I'm Jude Kirk and welcome to Let's Go Shopping. What better way to start off today than with Andrea from the Mohair store. Andrea, God, half of Christchurch would be gasping for these.
I know.
Wouldn't they? Goodness gracious.
So this is our lovely, soft, beautiful alpaca.
Oh,
so you just want to snuggle up to this.
Absolutely.
And again, obviously with the cold weather, I've got all my mohair and alpaca throws out at home.
Yes.
As soon as I sit on the couch,
Yes.
I've got them over me. The children walk around the house with them.
Absolutely.
So we are just quite a household obsessed with them.
Have I told you that my dog actually gets up and she drags it down, one of them down, and puts it on the carpet for herself as well?
No.
She's got a rather sore bottom at the moment from being smacked.
That's I know there are
that?
a lot of very spoilt animals around Canterbury as well, because some people have actually brought some of the wee sample ones, the knees ones, for their cats and things like that as well. So
I want to come back as one of these. If there's such a thing as reincarnation,
yes.
please.
Well, that's because with us being selling our house, I put mohair throws out on all the beds and things like that, and I put out a couple of new ones, and our wee cat Tiger has gone and made himself quite at home on quite a few of them. He's going around to find his favourite one. But anyway,
I love it.
So these
but
are
for us humans.
Yes, again, for everyone. So we've got our lovely alpaca natural ones here, and you can see they've got the lovely cream fringe. So for example, this one here, you've got your lovely grey with your cream running through it, and then we've got the brown with the cream fringe running through it there.
Gorgeous.
And then over just underneath the sort of the pink one there as well, we've got the lovely fawn with the cream fringe. So some beautiful natural colours, and again, they just go with everything. Really lovely on your brown and black leather couches and things like that. Sometimes they can get a little bit cold in winter, so you do need, a nice throw to keep those nice and cosy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Leather's nice once you've warmed it up, but that initial, it can be a bit of a shock to the old system. And what have we got here?
Now this is one of our ones. This is our Royal Mohair. Now we're deleting that range, so they are still at that special CTV price. We're doing them at $120. But you've got to mention CTV. Their normal price is $140, which is still our clearance price.
Goodness me, and you'll take another $20 off for mentioning it was specific.
Yep,
wow,
CTV.
awesome.
So they've been going really well. And then we've got our wee accessories as well.
Have.
So I've been bringing those in, the last few weeks, and they've been going really, really well. And we've got our fingerless gloves, our normal gloves. They come in about 8 different colours, and we've got the lovely, glovelets with the wee patterns on them as well.
And
also we've just got the adult mittens as well, which
great
is
idea.
a new addition.
Yeah, great idea.
Heaps of things to choose from.
But what about these here?
Yes, so they're our new Possum Merino socks made right here in Christchurch.
Oh, you've got to be joking. So for the little feet as well?
Yes, best thing for them.
Absolutely it is. What a fabulous idea, especially under gumboots, because there's no warmth in gummies, is there?
That's so true.
The Mohair store, one great location, that's 140 Colombo Street in Beckenham. That's at Beckenham Central, which is on the corner of Colombo and Tennyson Street.
Well, with me at the moment, I have the fantastic Gavin Top. Now, if you're interested in a property, we definitely need to have a conversation with Gavin. Gavin, you've got a couple of great properties to tell us about today.
Got one on Old Tie Tap Road.
Old Tie Tap Road. I love Old Tie Tap Road. I'm over in St Albans, but Old Tie Tap Road would be a great venture for me.
You better come out and look at it.
Sounds like a great idea.
After the show.
Okay, we'll make a deal on that one. But why don't you tell us a bit about Old Tie Tap Road?
Okay, Old Tie Tap Road has just come into the market again. We did sell it the first week. There were 1 or 2 hold-ups with the owner getting a building permit for his new property, so that delayed matters for a wee while. But the buyer that wanted to buy this has let us down, so we've come back into the market. We had a rush on this last time. We are going back to all the buyers that came through. It's in the Rialta this week, but we want to promote it. It's 624 Old Tie Tap Road. It's a stream boundary, Horswell Stream at the back, and it has the Old Tie Tap Road in the front. That's an exterior view. A delightful old home. It's a one-owner home. There is a view of the living room. You can see there's a log fire there, nice big window to get the afternoon sun. Very, very warm property. The red brick concrete tile, always popular, always permanent.
That area of town would be an amazing investment as well, wouldn't it?
Very good, very good, yes. Aesthetically, it's very, very pleasant. There is a shot from the back door looking out to the north and to the west, out into the garden. That's a delightful solarium or sun gallery. That connects out to the section which then goes down to the stream. Very private. 2 bedrooms could be added to. It would make a super family home. There's a view back from the garden back into the house. As you can see, it's very open, it's very sunny, it's very private. Nicely established courtyard there.
Yeah, well-established property with lovely trees.
Yeah,
I see
view of the
there.
lounge there again. We've got a view of the dining room, living room, I think, coming up in a minute. There it is there. So it's 2 big double bedrooms. There is a small room out the back which could be converted to a study or a smaller bedroom, but
So
that's a
there's-
kitchen dining.
There's good development opportunities there as well. I mean,
Absolutely, yep. And there's a view of the front again. That will suit an investor, first home buyer, or somebody who wants to take his family out to the country, paddle the canoes up and down the Horsell Stream and catch a fish.
wonderful,
Old Taitapu
wonderful.
Road, yeah.
Well, look, that's Taitapu Road. A wonderful property to have a look at, and of course contact you. The next one we're going to take a look at is 113 Idris Road.
Close to Wairaki Road, very next door to the florist shop there. 113 Idris Road, 195 square metres of new building, and it's got 4 bedrooms, delightful ensuite, very smart living areas. 3 living areas connect to the kitchen. The kitchen's the hub of the living area here. That's the view to the street. You can see the sun it's getting all day. It sits very nice to the street. 583 square metres in the land, so it's a garden lovers section, but also a sport lovers section. Clean it up in the morning.
Internal garage there, I see.
Double garage,
Yep.
huge double garage, off-street parking. View of the lounge opening out to the northwest patio there. You can see through the double wooden doors with the glass windows. That's through to the dining, living room. All in all, a pretty good property. Deadline sale, 19th of this month. Another view out from the lounge to the patios, living.
Great indoor outdoor flow
Good
with those
indoor
sliding
outdoor
doors.
flow. Yeah, living would be very easy in this house, Nick.
Great
There's
location, of course, too,
good
being so
location.
central to
Yep.
things like the university, to
St
shopping
Andrews
centres.
College, yeah, Norman's Road,
Rickerton's right
yep.
round the corner if
Yep.
you're wanting shopping.
So it's good. It's really a delightful kitchen, and that's a kitchen where the hostess can be in the kitchen doing what she wants to do, but still have a nice conversation with the dinner guests.
And good quality, I see it's an exterior stone, exterior brick as well.
Yeah,
so
Australian brick, heating in the floors, in the bathroom, the kitchen, and the ensuite.
yeah, wonderful kitchen for cooking in, and of course, look at the bedroom there. Wonderful bedroom site too.
Master bedroom, double glazed right throughout.
Wow. Quality product, of course, on that one, and great location.
Very good location, very good spot. There you are, there's the Northwest Living.
Fantastic. Well, Gavin, it's a pleasure to have you along as always. Now, when we're talking about buying a property, you handle everything when
Yep.
we come to look at a property about
Buying,
purchase.
selling, appraisals, giving you advice on where you should be living, what you should be buying, valuing a home. If somebody wants a property, to buy a property and they want a second opinion, I'm very happy to come out and talk to them. No obligation, just to give them some help and some advice.
Wonderful stuff. And it's, of course, at Top Real Estate Services. We can get you. Gavin, what's the best way to get you?
You can get me at the office on 3595 595. Give me a ring on my cell phone, which will crop up on the screen, or they can ring CTV here. CTV
Yeah,
will
of course,
put them in
because
touch with
Marianne
me.
will pass on
Yeah,
your contact
absolutely.
details if you want to speak to us.
Absolutely, yep.
Well, make sure you get to see Gavin at Top Realtors at Harvey's. A fantastic company, and a pleasure catching up with you again,
Thank
Gavin.
you. Good. And I've got a thought for the day to take you with you.
Oh, yes, the thought for the day.
Triumph. Triumph. It's the extra umph added to the try.
Well, there you go. You heard it from Gavin himself. Make sure you check it out for yourself and go and see the guys down at Top Realtors Harvey's, because they are quality people to deal with when it comes to real estate. Remember, Top Realtors, 135 Farrington Ave in Bishopdale. Give them a call on 359 5595.
I'm here at Ali's Pet Centre in Kaiapoi, where we have some amazing specials going on. What can you tell me about these?
Welcome to our special corner.
Thank you.
Ukunuba Cat and Dog this month of August has got some gorgeous things. For an example, the cat products from 2 and 4 kilogram do actually have a beautiful hottie shape of a black and white cat.
Oh,
It's
gorgeous.
absolutely adorable. So that's actually on special this month when you buy that. Now the Eukanuba dog, 9 kilograms and up, and you get a huge big bin to put your food into it. So it's just
Oh, perfect. So you get those
ideal.
free when you buy these products?
Yes, absolutely.
Great, we love free things. Now you've got a grain-free range here as well. What can you tell me about that?
The grain-free range is excellent for anybody that's got any skin problems and also digestive problems. So they take away a lot of the gluten and lactose intolerance, which causes a lot of these problems. And they're just going to bring this product here, or brand is just going to bring out one with chickpea in it,
Oh, wow.
which is actually a low GI, which means it's a lot more gluten friendly, or not so much gluten in the product. For an example, the chicken one here has got brown rice in it. So therefore, bringing the chickpea in is actually also making it far more natural and user-friendly for the animals.
Oh, that's great.
Yes, it's really wonderful. Nice and wholesome and essential elements.
And there's lots of different flavours and things available,
Oh,
isn't
yeah. We even got turkey.
there? Perfect. And what have we got over here?
What we've got over here is microchip cat doors. So your cats will get microchipped and they open the door, so you don't have any unfriendly neighbours
Oh,
coming
what a
to
great
visit.
idea.
Yeah. But we've actually gotten a couple of extensions to the range now, and we have the dual range up on here, which means that you can lock your unwanted guests completely out of it if you're going away on holiday or anything like that.
Oh, perfect.
And we've also got some now for the smaller dog, which is actually about a 10 kilogram dog too. So it's ideal to be aware of, especially if you are rebuilding, to get it done now, and it saves you recalling the professionals back to get the job done.
Yes, absolutely. Get it done right the first time. Oh,
That's
that's great.
right.
I've never actually seen these before, so I'm quite amazed that you can actually do that. So your own pet can come in
Absolutely.
and the other ones won't be
Correct.
coming in and stealing their food, any of that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
So it does work very well and stops them from being unsettled.
Oh. So come on down to Ali's Pet Centre in Kaipoi, where they have anything you'll need for your pets.
Ali's Pet Centre, 124 William Street in Kaiapoi. Phone 327 9924. Well, with me at the moment I have the beautiful Rosalie from Maxwell Fashions out at Horsewell, and she's here to show us some of the wonderful clothes, and we're talking not just a sale, but a super sale.
You're absolutely right. We are really dead serious. We have to move the stock that's in the shop now because all the spring things are literally rattling at the door, wanting to come in. And so as a consequence, we've just got the most awesome bargains. And it really hurts me, I have to say, because these little treasures deserve better, but they need a good home. And for those of you who have looked at things during the season and thought, oh, love that, this is the time. Come back, buy 1, 2, 3 or 4 and you'll just love it. What I've brought in on the mannequin, gorgeous trousers, hazelnut fabric.
Love that fabric. Well, this
Feels
is
gorgeous,
fantastic,
doesn't it, Nick? Yeah.
You really
And,
got to try it. You got to feel this fabric to actually see how luxurious
To really
it is.
appreciate it, yeah. And it's a trans-seasonal thing too, which is very topical. Nice, easy waistband. Gorgeous colours in this top. Now only $45, for goodness
Wow,
sake.
that's
Quite
so good.
ridiculous. Lovely linen blend jacket. Now that again can take you through into the new season. And all the tones together really are complementary.
That really does complement each other. I mean, linen and the wool and the texture on linen is really quite unique. You can't
Fantastic.
copy
And there
that.
are wool lovers and, I mean, linen lovers and people who really struggle with linen. But the look of linen, you can't go past it, in my opinion, for something classic and stylish. Now, these I'll show you reasonably quickly. That gorgeous little beach scene, all $45. This is an Yvonne black, lovely fabric. Again, quite in between seasons, but you could still wear it now with a polo neck underneath or a nice warm jersey over top. The colours in there are flattering for a lot of complexions.
Isn't it beautiful? And when you've got these natural tones, you can just add that splash of colour, which is something like this can
Yeah,
add.
well picked up, because putting that under something like this natural jacket would really give it a different life again. And the same with this wee one too, with the burnt orange. And again, that's a lovely matchback to the jacket. This we can do beautiful navy. For those of you who for a long time have really struggled to find navy, this looks fantastic with a wee navy jacket, navy cardigan, navy trousers, and you've got the nice wee splash of red. And this is a cotton, so for anyone that's not so fussed on polyesters, great idea. $45, all of these. So yeah, you've really got the best opportunity, and the sale can't go on forever, so as soon as you can get in, that'd be great.
So get to that sale. Don't forget to get down to Horswell and Maxwell Fashions. Wonderful, wonderful clothing, wonderful fabrics, and of course the lovely Rosalie will show you the way. Maxwell Fashions is 17 Lillian Street down in Horswell. Give them a call, 322 4548. It's Maxwell Fashions down in Lillian Street in Horswell.
Hi, and today we've got the lovely Grant from Eastern
Oh,
Dry
wow.
Cleaners. How are you?
Good, thank you, Andrea. Haven't been called lovely before, but at least not since my mother died many years ago.
Right, well, it's nice to see you because I haven't seen you for a
Thank
wee
you.
while.
Well, I've got something different to talk
You
about today,
have, so what-
and that's a wedding gown.
Yes.
This is an interesting one. It's just one I picked off the rack on the way here, but it's interesting because you can see it's quite dirty. It's got a mixture of grease and water stains all along the bottom there. Very, very difficult to clean if you look up the inside of that.
Oh, yes.
And
this, I mean, this is very, very thick fabric as well, isn't it? Oh, gosh, there's more stains around here. And there's a lot of fabric to this dress. It's a stunning dress.
It is. It's a beautiful
And it's
dress.
got this and all the
a lot of
boning through
embellishments and that sort of thing.
Yes.
Now, that makes it quite tricky to dry clean because you can see the little thingy there because you don't want it. You don't want to get all the sort of damaged and knocked about a bit.
No, and that's thing, especially if they're, that thing, I guess, if they're stitched on or a bit of,
That's
fabric
right.
glue and things like that, you need to be
That's
really
true.
delicate. Which is why you guys are the experts at all this, aren't you?
Well, we are. We clean a lot of wedding gowns. And over the back here, I've got a couple here that are we've just done. The one on the left is an ivory one, and the one on the right is a white one. And when they came in, they were both really grey.
Wow, so
really
you're almost
grey.
similar to the one that we looked at
That's
on the...
the table. That's
table.
right, but they didn't have quite the dirt, but they were much greyer. The ivory one had been stored for a long time and just gone grey
Right.
with dust, and it's very hard to get that clean. And the white one had been off to another dry cleaners quite some time ago and come back grey.
Gee.
So we.
Though, look, those look beautiful. I mean, they look brand new.
They are just
so
like
the
brand
secret,
new.
people should
Yeah.
bring them in, well, to you, basically as soon as they can. They don't want it sitting in their wardrobe for, months or
for
years
and
or
years.
yes.
Yeah.
No, because we were talking about some of the invisible stains. So tell us a wee bit about that.
Well, if you leave 2 or 3 months is fine, but if you leave your wedding gown for a year or 2 or 10, what dry cleaners call invisible stains begin to appear that you haven't been able to see before. And
Right.
sugar like wine or lemonade is spilt and the sugar's darkened and goes brown, and 10, 20 years later, you can't get rid of that because it's
So
changed
that's why
the fabric.
people need
Yeah.
to get their dresses into you, Eastern Dry Cleaners,
That's
and
right.
get them sparkly clean. Okay, so you can do quotes and everything on
Yep,
the spot.
too right.
Perfect. So that's Eastern Dry Cleaners. They've got also their free pickup delivery of drapes at your home. Operate citywide. Give them a call, 379 4600.
So Jude, this is the in the laboratory. So this is part of the Duchenne team, and we've often talked about Duchenne as more than just one person. So then what we do is come through, and we've got to turn these wax. Once we've tried them in, we'll have to work very quickly because so now we've got to turn the wax into a denture. So it's called the negative loss wax technique. So now we're making an exact replica of that wax. And so everything we do, and this one here, we'll just very quickly, that's what we talked about in the clinic. This is an existing denture, and we're going to reline it and fit the fitting surface. So we brought injection moulding into the South Island.
Yes.
We were one of the first in New Zealand. So injection moulding is very, very accurate.
Well, look, with doing the last couple of segments in your laboratory here, it has been absolutely mind-blowing for me to see the amount of technicians that are involved with the process of making teeth from go to woe. You say 1 hour in the chair equals...
It's about 4 hours in the behind the scenes.
That is phenomenal.
Yeah. And I always talk about the team. It's not always about me.
Now I
It's-
understand what you're saying.
Right from you've seen Heather and Emma at
Yeah.
the front desk, right through to Rob and myself in the clinics, and Tristan and Charlotte and Sophia,
It's
right through to
phenomenal.
Simon and
Yeah.
all the guys in the lab as
So
well.
what's Simon doing here at the
So
moment?
this is one of the final processes of whether it's a denture. Simon's just polishing up a little orthodontic plate there, and so just making it all nice and smooth and shiny and comfortable for the patient. So that's the final shape of whatever we're doing, and so we don't just do dentures. We do a whole range of work here.
Goodness me.
So this is what Simon's working on, a little orthodontic plate, and so with orthodontics, we try and make it a bit fun for the kids.
Yes.
And so there's a whole range of colours.
This one here is sort of like a purple and black.
Yeah, it's got
and
It's gorgeous. Look at that colour combination. It's beautiful.
spring here to push this tooth out into alignment. So
Yeah.
we'll be just doing have nice arch in this line.
Oh,
so we can
beautiful.
put sparkles in them. It's been a pleasure to have you into the laboratory.
Oh, it has been mind-blowing for me to see all this, John.
Yeah. And if you went into other laboratories, you could see this is a world-class facility with teaching facilities right through to training our technicians and other clinicians and technicians around New Zealand as well.
I think it's pretty much, you've convinced me well and truly it's a one-stop destination for dental, that's for sure. Make sure you give John and his team, and we understand what the team means now, the team down here at Duchenne Dental, Springfield Road in Maryvale. Duchenne Dental Services, 236 Springfield Road in Maryvale. Telephone number is 375 4444. Don joins me now from PD by Design. How are you?
Oh, good, thanks, Jude.
Good,
yes.
good.
Yeah.
Chilled down somewhat out there, hasn't it?
Far too cold. Yes.
But a great time for people to, well, they've hunkered down in their houses,
yeah.
and a great time for people to be thinking about, do they want to be doing some renovations or redecorating or whatever? Tell me about your business, Don.
Well, we've been exciting. It's been exciting because it's just continually keeping us busy.
Yes.
But talking about colour, Jude, and this time of the year, it is too cold to do a heck of a lot, but on here I've just deliberately brought this along, and it's called Optimistic Energetic Orange.
Beautiful.
And that's to give some ideas on colour schemes.
Oh, what a lovely idea.
And the colours you can match with that. And most paint shops have got that. And
Great idea for people to go and get some kind of inspiration out of these as well.
it's part of our job. We provide a service and help people to bring those colours together. But the main reason I bought it is that we have...
It's lovely, the oranges, isn't it?
One of our customers wanted to do their kitchen up and not have a budget blowout.
Right, okay.
So I did my homework.
Hallelujah, I like that idea.
Yeah. So most people, they would go and put a new kitchen in and do the whole works. But this is the other end of the spectrum. So this here enables you to put a grip lock onto your laminate surface.
Oh,
and then,
super.
Yeah, and then go and choose whatever colour you like to transform your kitchen. So that's one of our customers had me dig in anyway and find this way out, and that's some of the latest product.
Fantastic. So does this have to be pre-sanded or anything as well with this?
Yeah, clean thoroughly and slightly sanded. Yeah.
Fantastic, and then the pre-lock, prime lock will pop on and then they can change it.
Yeah.
So that's a nice idea. That way you're not changing the cabinets,
No.
the cabinetry, you're just literally changing the colour of it.
Yep, and you can transform the whole kitchen and not blow the budget.
But at the same time, you're going to need a professional to do that because you don't want brush strokes and all that sort of thing in it either, do
That's
you?
Right. And that's where we come in. We've got the tradespeople, professionals, experience, they can do that. And that's where I was going to move to next. Because we're getting customers coming in, they're getting paid out from opt-out,
Yes.
and they're suddenly finding that the environment that we're in, that tradespeople are not so easy to get because they're
not.
They've all got jobs and
Absolutely.
they're sought after. So we have a full team on, and we can go into the house and lift that stress off the owner and pull together the because we can see the job from beginning to end when they show us what they want to do. We know what they're going to need: electrician, painter, builder.
And beautiful, you can come in and take all that stress and hassle out for people, can't you?
Yes.
Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
We fix homes. Opt out, get your home fixed now. The telephone number is 0800 22 2282. Nice, easy number.
Well, with me at the moment is the fabulous Tony, the haberdasher to the stars.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about now.
Harold's Fabrics, sir.
Yeah,
Harold's
we're back
Fabrics.
again, having a lot of fun.
And it is. And
Yes.
when we're talking about fabrics and buying fabrics, you can come and see yourself.
There's lots, amazing amount of deliveries of recent times. So if anyone's been in of recent times, you're well and truly out of date because it's incredible what comes in. Yeah, it's just amazing
So
how many
the crazy-
cardboard tubes we go through and throw out every day.
The crazy change of weather.
Yep.
I mean, how are people meant to know what they're going to be buying for, winter or summer?
Well, it's topsy-turvy at the moment, but we've got fabric to cater for everyone. So we have merinos if you want it, and we have cotton lycras if you want it, we have corduroy if you want that, wet weather gear, I mean, you name it, we probably have it lurking around somewhere.
What I love about Harold's is that you can choose a fabric for all seasons, but you also do, you fixed my wetsuit.
Oh, yes, I did the zip, didn't I?
I thought
That's
that
right.
I was throwing that out, but you could fix the zip on that.
Yes,
So you've got
yeah.
zips, you've
Yeah,
got
zips,
expert
yeah,
advice.
metal, plastic, coil, Vislon, you name the type of zips, we've got them. And if you've got a slider that's kaput on a jacket, odds are on we can put a new slider and the new staples at the top and get your jacket
And
going
you did
again.
that for me as well. You fixed my
Easy,
jacket.
that was on the wetsuit.
There you go.
Yes.
So now
Right.
let's talk fabrics.
Today we have just a wee selection, 3 to be exact, of over 60 different colourways in cotton lycra. So this is two-way stretch fabric, so it stretches in every direction, that way and diagonally, you name it, it stretches. Great for doing skivvies for winter, t-shirts for summer, nightwear if you want to, anything. Stretch and grows even for babies, can be for adults wear, anything at all.
Great.
And what's more, it's made in New Zealand.
Wow, cool.
Yep.
So stay loyal.
$24.95 a metre.
Yep.
Great. There's a great colour range. So as I say, there's only 3 today, but there is well over 60, and I think there's about 8 Australian ones. So we'll let them away with that.
Corduroy.
Corduroy.
Fabulous.
Yep. Normally $16.95. There's only 2 colours, so we're doing it for $11.95 a metre. 150 centimetres wide, which is 5 feet wide. So you can use it for anything from trousers to dungarees, even curtaining. I know it seems strange,
wow, I never
but
would
it's
have thought of
corded
it like
velvet, so it works. And you know, bean bags and chair covers and
Yeah,
things.
bean bags, I can imagine. But it's a good quality fabric, though,
It's
isn't
very good, and it's only $11.95 a metre, 150 wide. Nylons, there's heaps and heaps. If you're wanting jackets for cycling or skiing, heaps and heaps of them, and they range from sort of $10 to $30. And lastly, just back here, this is beautiful 100% cotton seersucker, and it's a nice shirting weight, and that's only $14.95 a metre.
Brilliant fabrics, brilliant service. Where else would you go but Harold's, the trusted name in fabrics, down at 47 Birmingham Drive, or you can give them a call, 338 7700. Thank you, Tony.
That's all right, you've been practising, haven't you?
Well, hey, look, what we do here at Let's Go Shopping is have fabulous people selling you fabulous products. Make sure you come back and check out the wonderful people that we'll see tomorrow.